guys, it's Dr. Gina again. So in my last read, I told that cats should not be fed raw fish. So I'm just going to get into detail about why your cat should not be fed raw fish. So first one would be, like all of us know a thiamine deficiency. So how and why a thiamine deficiency happens? Firstly, because raw fish contains an enzyme called thiaminase. So this thiaminase can actually destroy vitamin B1, which is thiamine. Now, why are we so worried about thiamine? So thiamine is a very essential vitamin which is linked to the nerves as well as the brains. Okay, so now if your cat is having a thiamine deficiency, it can have neurological symptoms, it can be having ataxia, seizures. So certain vets are aware of this. Of course, you will have a classical head tilt, especially for cats which have a thiamine deficiency. Okay, now what can happen? So a simple deficiency can cause death. Would you believe if I say that? A second important point would be that these raw fish can actually carry parasites. So what I mean by parasites, they can be roundworms, they can be tapeworms. Also, sometimes they have bacteria like Listeria, Salmonella. Okay, so there is a chance that the fact that the cat is infected is one. Also, those human beings who are in contact with children, in contact with these animals, they can also get infected. And third and the most important point is this: just feeding raw fish over and over, or raw fish is the only source of your cat's food in the day, then it's completely imbalanced. So you cannot be just have two cats and just keep throwing them raw fish every day. That's not how this works, and it's not balanced. So a lot of people will come at me, argue with me, and keep saying that it's okay with these cats which live outside, feral cats or community cats, they always eat fish and it's okay. The point is, yeah, that's true. The feral cats or the community cats, they will eat fish. But what we have to remember is they are not having a timely feeding hour, and they're very opportunistic, which means they do not get food or get fed like how our cats do. So for them, they may have a raw fish today, they may not have the same raw fish for the next 2 days. They may find another fish in 3 days. So one. And secondly, you do not see them live very long, which means your cats can be, they're like flowers fading away. They're here today and gone tomorrow. They don't live as long as your cats at home live. You will never find a stray cat living 15 years, which is a very rare scenario. Okay. So this is those people who will come at me saying that if it hasn't hurt mine, it is probably fine. That's not how this works. This is for pet parents, and especially for those cats which are completely and strictly indoor. So certain changes or certain damages which raw fish causes. So what I want to clarify here is that raw fish is not toxic to your cat, which means it doesn't mean you just give a cat a raw fish and it's going to be paralyzed tomorrow. That's not what I'm trying to say. Certain damages are actually very slow and they're irreversible. They happen over the time. So the thiamine can get depleted over the years. So you cannot see that it's going to cause this damage today. Tomorrow it can actually manifest maybe within a few months or even within a few years. So another common point people argue with me is that it's safer to actually give them raw because cooking will actually destroy all the nutrients. But let me just be honest here, most of us cook our fish and we have it for obvious reasons, so cats should also be given cooked fish. Also, some clients tell me that what fish my cat eat, it's usually human grade fish. It's not stale, it's not rotten, it's not second quality. But the important point is human grade just means fresh and clean, but does not guarantee that it's free of any bacteria like Listeria or Salmonella. So the take home message from this video would be whether you're giving your cat sushi grade fish, human grade fish, fresh fish, frozen fish, safest option would be just boil in some water, debone them and give it to your cat. And to those people who tell me I'm just going to give my cat a raw fish and that's your choice, then choose to give them a piece or two of the raw fish once in a while like a treat, not the sole food for your cat. For more such vet verified information, follow the script.